Had been in the 40s, we would be so excited about today. And today is still a beautiful day, and it's still about 10 degrees above the average, which is good news. Not quite as warm as Monday and not quite as warm as yesterday, but I do think we'll see some sunshine. I think tomorrow is kind of more the dud of the week, if there is any dud this week, which it's hard to do with temperatures above average pretty much every single day this week. And we're seeing temps even right now, and they haven't really dropped much overnight. We're down into the 40s. We just went from 50 to 49 in Philadelphia. It's 49 in Wilmington. It's 39 in Millville. It's in the 40s down the shore, but the shore is going to stay a whole lot cooler later on today. In fact, let's take a quick look at today's expected high temperatures on our map here, and you can see the difference. The warmth will be centered along the I-95 corridor. That's where spots will likely get to around 60. Slightly cooler up in the Lehigh Valley. We're talking mid to upper 50s, but take a look at the coast. Spots like Surf City and Atlantic City may stay in the upper 40s all day today, and that is because of a robust east wind that will pick up in the afternoon and keep things a lot cooler thanks to that breeze off the much colder ocean water. So as we go through the course of your day, again, we're looking at relatively quiet conditions, a mix of sun and clouds. Temperatures get to near 60. It will feel like around 60. There's not a lot of wind, but it will be noticeably colder along the coast, and that east wind will bring some cloud issues tomorrow. We'll talk about why tomorrow is a little bit of a dud, and then we'll talk about a next weather alert already in place for Sunday. For now, let's send it over to Kim Hudson for your look about the forecast. Today, it is going to be another really nice day. In fact, if we didn't have yesterday and we didn't have Monday, today would be a beautiful day that we'd all be super excited about for March, and I'm super excited about it anyway, but it is cooler. You will notice a difference outside. Temperatures dropping from near 70 to closer to 60 today, but take a look at this stretch we put together. Since the 4th of March, we even started March on a very mild note. We had those 2 days where it felt like winter tried to make a comeback, and now feels like we're firmly into spring already. Our average high to date, 56.5 degrees. That's more than 7 degrees above average, and we've got plenty more red squares going on the calendar. In fact, I think right through really even the middle of next week or the start of astronomical spring next Thursday, we're going to be above average. So 50 degrees right now. That is kind of our average daytime high for the time of year, but you can see that wind has switched. It's a north wind today, and that's going to keep us slightly cooler. It'll become more of an east wind later this afternoon. So our high just approaching 60, much cooler along the coast. Clouds roll in tonight, and tomorrow stays slightly cooler, mid-50s, and it is mostly cloudy. So just a quick look at the timing today. I don't think we see much in the way of cloud cover, maybe a few high clouds. Tomorrow, you will notice with that east wind moving in, more cloud cover, especially early in the day, especially off to the south of the city. 10 a.m. it's pretty overcast, and then we'll see a few breaks of late day sun try to peek on out. Friday, same story, some clouds in the morning, more breaks of sunshine as we head into the afternoon, and it's mainly, again, thanks to that east wind. But as we head into the weekend, this system coming onshore over California, it's going to swing out across the entirety of the nation. You can see it moving onshore today for Los Angeles, moving into the Four Corners region, and then for us, Saturday, a chance of a shower, but it's Sunday, especially later in the day, that this will move through. Could bring a little bit of light rain or showers for the St. Patrick's Day parade, and then we're talking some heavier downpours and the threat for thunder Sunday evening, and we do have a next weather alert for that. I'll have more on the timing. We'll take a closer look at it coming up. Kim, I'll send it over to you.